Hi, welcome to class. My name is Kelly, and today we're going to work on strength, mobility, and flexibility. You'll need a light to medium set of dumbbells and a resistance tube. You should check your resistance tube by running your fingers along it like this to see if there's any nicks or wearing. Once you've done that, place it out of the way, ready for our warm-up. Let's get warmed up. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Point your toes straight ahead and soften your knees. Lengthen out through your waistline, pull your shoulder blades down and back. Breathe in, right hand up, inhale up. Press your hips forward, stretch back. Exhale, fold forward at the hips, knees are soft. Inhale, left hand reaches up, thumb back. Press your hips forward, exhale and fold forward. This time both hands up, inhale. Exhale and fold forward. Now lift up, squat down and up, bend your knees. Just a semi-squat to begin, hands are on the thighs. Sit back each time. Let's get warmed up just a little bit through our legs. 4 more. Each time you squat, see if you can go just a little bit lower. Now slow it down, go a little deeper, reach across to the left, swivel the right foot. Do the other side, swivel the left foot. Now the right foot releases, release the heel. Last one. Now reach side to side, reach across. Thumb up, reach out level with your shoulders. Pull back through your opposite elbow and open your chest. Release the heel, swiveling the foot. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Big deep breath in, reach up. Take a hold of your right wrist. Pull up and over, stretch the side of your body. Other side. Do that again, you'll feel a nice stretch, side of the body, and in your upper body as well. Come to the center, pull both elbows back, bring your hands down, roll your shoulders back. 2 times. Now separate your feet wider with your toes pointing straight ahead. Lunge across to the right. Push your hips forward. To the left, hips forward. Now, right, lift up, open your chest. Left, lift up and open your chest. Each time, 1 more time, each side. Now come to the center. Turn your toes out, heels in, and squat down, opening through your groin in a sumo squat, sitting back. Your feet are turned out to 10 and 2 if you were standing on a clock. Drop your right shoulder down, press your right knee back. Look over your left shoulder. Do the other side. Repeat that. And repeat. Come to the center, knees out. Toes out, squat down, bring your toes straight ahead, squat and lift up. Now rotate round and press your heel to the floor, feeling a stretch in your calf. Now lift up and press the heel, warming up the ankle and the calf. Hold here. Good, go across to the other side. Press the heel to the floor, legs straight. Now lift and press, warming up the ankle and the calf. Hold here. Good, come to the front. Inhale, reach up. Pull your right elbow down, reach up left. Both hands up. Pull your left elbow down, reach up right. Both hands up and open through your chest. Roll your shoulders back. Roll your shoulders back 1 more time. We are warmed up and ready to go. You need your dumbbells to begin. When you pick up your dumbbells, make sure you're bending your knees and hinging at the hips. We'll start with a rear lunge. Have your feet hip distance apart, so not completely standing together. Pull your shoulder blades down and back and lift your chest. Dumbbells by your side. Look straight ahead. Now lunge your left leg back. Big step back and step forward. Back. Stay on the same side. Lunge back and come forward. There's the rhythm I want. Nice and slow and controlled. Stepping back onto the ball of your foot rather than the whole of your foot. Let me show you side on. The heel is lifted. Line your front knee up with the second and third toe. I know you can't see your toes, you're wearing athletic shoes, but you want that centered. You want the knee centered. One more. Now shake out your right leg a little bit. Shake out both legs a little bit. Bring your dumbbells onto the fronts of your thighs. Now bring them exactly onto the sides. Now bring them right in between that, like a V. We're going to work the shoulders. Lift your chest and pull your shoulder blades down and back. Raise the arms to the side and bring them down. We're doing each move for about 45 seconds. So, shoulders are challenging. If for some reason you start to feel like you can't get through the set, take a little break. Join back in as soon as you can. Hold your dumbbells firmly without squeezing the handles. Keep a long spine. Raise the arms in a V. Keep your shoulders down away from the ears. Back of your neck stays long. Your chest is lifted. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Roll both shoulders back a couple of times. Let's do the other leg. So now your right leg lunges back and your left leg is the working leg. Chest up, dumbbells by your side. Pull your shoulder blades down and back. Brace your core. Let's go. Back and step in. And again, you're stepping back onto the ball of your feet. Keep your feet hip distance apart. So as you step back, you keep your feet hip distance apart. Don't step back onto a balance beam. Step back onto railroad tracks. Keep your feet separated. That makes it easier to balance. When you come up, be gentle on your left knee. Keep it a little bit soft. So don't slam the knee back to come up. Draw yourself forward to come up. Almost there. 1 more. Good. Give that leg a little shake. Shift your weight side to side. Now let's position our dumbbells again. Side, front, middle, like a V. Now pull both shoulder blades down and back. Knees soft, up in a V. So they're not straight out to the side, they're not straight forward. They're about 45 degrees in between those two positions. Raise your hands so that they come up about level with your shoulders, but not higher. Keep a proud chest. Back of the neck stays long. Shoulders pull down and back. Lift the dumbbells up. Make sure you're breathing. 1 more. Put your dumbbells down and pick up your tubing. Bend your knees to put the dumbbells down. We have 2 minutes worth of mobility work. Now take a hold of the handles in both hands and then loop it over so it's a little bit tighter. Stand with your feet hip distance. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Lunge your right leg back. Reach your hands up. Pull down to the left, opening the front of the right hip. Lift up. Press back. Bring your hands down. Now rotate to the left. Pull back with your left hand to increase the rotation. Come back to the center and step in. Other side. Step back onto the ball of your foot, feet hip distance. Reach up. Now pull down with the right side, flexing your spine a little bit to the right, opening the front of the left hip. Lift up, press back, bring your hands down and rotate. And come forward, step in. Let's repeat that. Right leg back, hip distance apart with your feet. Lift up. Now lift your chest a little more. Pull down to the left. Reach upright, opening the front of your right hip. Lift up, press back, bring your hands down, rotate all the way to the left. Come back to the front and step in. Other side. Big step back onto the ball of your foot. Lift up, lift your chest, pull down to the right, open the left side of the body and left side of the hip. Come up, bring your hands down. Now rotate all the way to the right, right across. Pull back with your right hand, come back to the center and come down. Roll your shoulders back. Put your tubing down. Shake out your hands. Spread your fingers. Stretching your hands in and out with your fingers. Let's go on to our next set. You'll need your dumbbells. Bend your knees to pick them up. Sumo squat, dynamic sumo squat. Your right leg is going to stay at 12 o'clock. So you're standing on a clock, you've got your right leg at 12 o'clock. You're going to step your left leg back, diagonally back, and then bring the dumbbells forward, squat down and sit back, step forward, in and step back, in. Now the rotation comes from your hip, not from the knee. Keep your knee lined up with the foot. Open your knees to the side. Lift up. Come tall each time. Practice good posture as you do your strength training and you'll develop good posture. And posture, good posture keeps you feeling young and vital. And looking young too. One more. Very good. All right, let's work the mid-back muscles. This also works your arms a little. Have your feet hip distance apart. I'm going to give you a side view. Lift your chest and pull your shoulder blades down and back. Slightly tuck your chin. Hinge at the hips. 2 rows. And then lift up. Join in if you haven't already. Hinge at the hips. 2 rows. And lift up tall. Again, hinge at the hip. Brace your core. 2 rows and lift up. Squeeze between your shoulder blades each time you row up. Sit back through your hips. Lengthen your spine. One more time. Knees are soft. Keep them bent and lift up. Okay. Let's do the sumo squat on the other side. Leave your left foot at 12 o'clock. Step out with the right foot like you're stepping out to 4 o'clock. Dumbbells come in front of the thighs. You sit back and you step in. Do it with me now. Out and in. Now, the length of your step depends on the length of your legs. I'm pretty tall, so I take a big step. But for you, also, take a big step for you. So you can sit back, press your knees back and open. So you feel a little stretch in your groin in that sumo squat. Open through the hips, close through the hips. The knee bends and straightens in alignment with your front foot and your back foot. And in. Shake out that leg. I sure felt that in my inner thigh and thigh. I hope it was the same for you. Hinge and row. Second set. Feet hip distance. Remember, when you hinge forward, You're going to bend your knees. Here we go. Hinge, row, row, and come up. Row, row, and come up. Sit back. Squeeze between your shoulder blades and come up. Each time you bend your knees, you sit back. Elbows drive up. You squeeze between your shoulder blades. Keep your chin slightly tucked so you've got space for a grapefruit, a large grapefruit between your chin and your chest. Good. Okay, dumbbells go down. Pick up your tubing. We're going to work on that sumo squat. Same grip, hold the handles of the tubing and then loop it over like this. So it's a soft loop, it's not squeezing your hands. Separate your feet wide. Toes are turned out to 10 and 2. Now, a little bit like the warm-up. Squat down and your tubing goes to a stretched position. Sit back and press your knees back. Now pull up and down, up and down. Now it's active flexibility. You are using muscle to create the mobility. So you're building strength as well as mobility. Keep pressing the knees back. One more each side. Well, actually, one more each side now. Press back and press back and come down. Press your knees open, lift up and shake out your legs. Put your tubing down for our second set and we'll work more on pure mobility. Step the feet wide. Press your knees open and squat down. See if you can get a little deeper. Pressing your knees open with your hands. You'll feel a stretch in your groin. Now press your right knee back. Look over your left shoulder. Other side. Left knee back. Look over your right shoulder. Let's repeat that one more time each side. Press back, look up. And press back and look up. Press both knees back. Squat. And toes forward, squat, lift up, shake out your legs. There's a little bit of work in the thighs as we worked on our groin mobility and our thoracic spine, our upper back rotation. All right, here's our last sequence. You need your dumbbells again. Pick them up, bending your knees. Now stand to the left side of your space. We're going to do a side lunge to the right. Have your feet together. Stand tall. Pull your shoulder blades down and back. Take a big step out to the right. All 10 toes face forward. Step out to the right. Sit back and push off. Let's do that again. Step out and push off. Sitting back each time. Brace your core, lift your chest, push the floor away with your right leg. This is working the right leg by pushing the floor away. Push the floor away to bring your feet together. Push. Last one, push. Shoulders again. A lot of shoulder work today. Wriggle your fingers a little with your dumbbells at your shoulders. Separate your feet hip distance. Alternating push press. So you dip down and sit back. Press up right. Press up left. Little faster. Dip and press. Dip and press. Strengthening the shoulders is always challenging for me, but it's worth it. Having strong shoulders enables you to do a lot of daily activities, like putting a stack of plates away in a cupboard overhead, or reaching for something overhead, or even something as simple as blow drying your hair. One more. Good. Bring your dumbbells down. Let's get the other leg. Stand to the right side of your space with your feet together. Pull your shoulders back. This time your left leg lunges to the left. All right, chest up, shoulders down the back, core braced. Let's go. Lunge and push back. And push back. So push the floor away with your left leg to bring your feet together. Bring both hands beside your left leg as you lunge. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. Sit back each time. Keep your feet so that they're pointing straight ahead. Don't let the toe turn out to the side. That's important for your knee. Sit back each time. Push off. And push off. Shoulders. Last strength set. Then it's just mobility. We're going to work on some shoulder mobility in our next set, but let's finish with some shoulder strength. Wriggle your fingers just a moment. Feet shoulder distance or wider. Let's begin. Dip and press, dip and press. Keep a nice firm brace on your core muscles. So you're using your core muscles to stabilize the position of your spine. Press, push. Keep your chest lifted. Press the dumbbell up, palm of the hand faces in, thumb back. Good, you got one more each side. Here we are. 1 and 1, dumbbells go down. Pick up your tubing for our last set of specific mobility for the shoulders and chest. Take the same grip, hold the handles, and loop it gently over. Separate your feet comfortably. Now bring the right hand across the body, lift your chest, and pull back. Bring it round and pull down. Other side. Open to the side, pull back, open to the side, and bring it down. Do that again. Open to the side, pull back, open to the side, and bring it down. Good. Open, pull back, open, and bring it forward. One more time each side. Open, pull back, open, and bring it forward. Knees soft. Open, pull back, open, and bring it down. Now, both hands together, going as far as you can in a doable range of motion. Here we go. Come up slowly. Now, keeping your elbows basically straight, pull the tubing apart, thumbs up, pull back, lift up, and bring it down. Roll your shoulders back. Let's repeat that. Keep your knees soft. Lift up. Now, pull the tubing apart, thumbs up, pull back, lift up, press back, and come up and over, and roll your shoulders back. Tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder. Lift up. Tilt your left ear over to your left shoulder. And lift up. Put your tubing down. We are done with the tubing. We'll just now finish with some body weight, dynamic stretching and mobility work. Shake out your hands. We did a lot of gripping, so let's roll the wrists. Roll them the other way. And then Separate your fingers like you're playing scales on a piano. And then stretch your hands. Bring your elbows up, thumbs up, pull your elbows back and lower it down. Now circle your hips in one direction. That always feels good to me. I hope it's the same for you. Easy stretch, no big deal, but we're just creating some mobility and lubricating the hip joints, creating some space. Now push out to the right. Push into your hip. Lift up. Push into your hip on the other side. Press. So you feel a stretch in the side of the hip. And lift up. Bring your feet hip distance. Step your right leg straight back and press your right heel into the floor. Bring your hands onto your left thigh and press the heel to the floor. Check to see that all 10 toes are facing forward. Look down for a moment. It's a little balance challenge there. Lift your chest, keep the heel down, and take your right hand and reach right up. And bring the hand down, step forward, other side. Step your left leg straight back, hip distance. Press the heel to the floor. All 10 toes face forward, check by looking down for a moment. Bring your hands onto your right thigh, angle the body forward and press your left heel down. Feeling a stretch in your calf and ankle. Now lift the body up, keep the heel down, and take your left hand and reach up. Stretch right up. And come down. Roll both shoulders back. Feet hip distance again. Step back with your left leg. Flex the foot. Hinge of the hip. Scoop and lift. Scoop down, stretching the back of your thigh and your hamstring. Scoop and lift. One more, scoop and lift. Step forward, other side, step back, keep your feet hip distance, flex the ankle. Now hinge at the hips, hinge, scoop and lift up. Scoop again and lift up. Scoop and lift up. Now bring your feet about shoulder distance apart. Inhale, reaching up. Take your wrist in your left hand, right wrist in left hand, and pull gently, stretching the side of the body. Other side, stretch. And again, stretch. Last one. Breathe. Pull your elbows back, hands down, roll your shoulders. Now gently rotate side to side. Swivel the foot, releasing the heel. Just let your arms swing. Just let them swing and tap the body as you stop the rotation. Let your eyes move with you. If you feel at all dizzy, look forward. Looking forward will also give you some mobility in your neck. A little counterintuitive. Okay, roll your shoulders back. Breathe in, both hands up. Pull your right elbow down, reach up left. Inhale up, left elbow down, reach up right. Inhale, both hands down, pull, opening the chest. Inhale up, exhale down. Now tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder, stretching the side of the neck. Keep your knees soft. Roll your shoulder one time and lift up. Other side. Tilt to the side, and now roll your right shoulder around and back. Lift up. Inhale, reach your hands forward. Exhale as you open the arms to the side, stretching your chest. Inhale again. Exhale and down. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great class and you feel refreshed and invigorated Strength and mobility always feels so empowering to me, and I hope it's the same